to study in becoming a drill sergeant. The position of attention. This is one of the modules to remember.
I would like to welcome you to the drill sergeant's sexual harassment assault response.
To set you up for success on day one, just so you know, not eat anything heavy. This is going to be your height and weight day.
So today I took the ACFT and freaking failed power drill due to a fault.
The way I like to categorize my prior life was I was just bleh. Like, didn't have talent, still didn't have talent, didn't have any goals, didn't know what I want to do. I was just a potato. And that was the first time, because I was bleh, I was like, you know what? I should be up there. That was the first time I had an inkling of, I wish that was me. I was doing all kinds of craziness because I wanted it so bad. And when you do something a lot and you apply yourself, it bleeds into other areas of your life. And it started to bleed into my academics, and I did really well. From that point on, I was like, you know what? From here on out, I'm going to try.
Master Sergeant Simmons, you are absolutely right. Thank you for giving me this kind and encouraging reminder. The important thing is to try. If it is meant to be, it will be. If it's not, then I must keep going forward. It's not the end, but the important thing is to not quit and continue.
3. 4.
Nobody.
I will use the talk-through method of instruction. On the command fall in, or on the command of execution. Look at this. Alright, I take pictures of that.
After all that, I returned back to the Drill Sergeant Academy, and I did pass all events. And this is with all drill sergeants as well, and crocs that you see, or first sergeant, give them the greeting of the day. Good morning, good afternoon, drill sergeant or senior drill sergeant. This will defend, and they will tell you till the end. So we just came back from Fit to Win. We tried our best and, did not quit. We were first place. We all worked as a team. At the end, the senior drill sergeant gave a wonderful speech because we're from Wolfpack, and basically the message was who's in charge of the pack of the wolves. And so basically it's the alpha. Where's the alpha? At the end. Where's the rest? The elder and the children are in the middle. No one's left behind from the alpha. Everyone is ahead and protected. And so the alpha is I would call it self-servant, right? And puts others before himself, ensuring everyone gets there regardless. So that was a wonderful message that Senior Drill Sergeant gave us, and it teared me up, but I really loved the message. I appreciated the message because I couldn't believe it that I completed all those obstacles, but my team never quit and they were with me. And I was just very grateful at the end. But yes, thank you. At first I was having a lot of swelling and a lot of pain here in the back, and so the first thing I did, even before, because I was enduring this for 3 days, was I sit for 3 days
never put heat. Left it for 15 to 20 minutes, elevated, took ibuprofen, and then afterwards I shared and informed one of my battle buddies who's ahead of the course 1 week, and he recommended Tiger Balm. And ever since, it's been feeling better. The swelling has reduced, and I feel better because I've been working out every day. I have more consideration of treating my muscles.
There is a high rate of failures when it comes to going to the academy. There's a lot of failures and people failing on purpose because they don't want to be there. I, however, really wanted this because I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to do something that's different. Not everyone in my MOS is like me. There's soldiers that I know, NCOs that I know, who perform physically better than me. Being a drill sergeant was something that I always aspired to be because, number one, I wanted to be involved and be actively engaged with soldiers. Yes, I do this in my unit, but not as much when it comes to, we're majority of the time in the clinic. We're in patient care or responsible for a clinic, and staff and personnel and patients. We are not constantly in the field like a drill sergeant is. A drill sergeant is there with you 24/7, I would say. They sleep for 4 hours and they take care of a group of soldiers with other drill sergeants. They train soldier skills, such as going to the range is one of them. Rucking is another one. Doing obstacle courses, doing physical training, such as PRT, doing drill and ceremonies. We, on the other hand, in my MOS, we are not constantly doing that, versus everything else is patient care in the clinic and with our staff. Readiness, that's another thing. A lot of people don't see behind the scenes in order to pass these phases. When it came to the 3 phases that they have at the academy, the disadvantage of not preparing and not knowing better.
How to survive starting over. A breakup of a version of myself. Now I'm here. The chapter of a small glimpse on the lens of the world. You see my triumphs, my failures, my cringes, my best and worst as a normal human being. However, I am the same person. No one else will understand what's beneath and behind the scenes. A world of an untold story. Have you ever considered and paused that every action behind these scenes is a story? Besides being jobless, or maybe you're not having any friends, or maybe you're depressed. For others, it's an episode in our series. Becomes easier to feel when they have it all, and then in the moment, you lose it all. We become more content where we are. We feel sometimes that it is the end of the world because of our failures and successes. However, many prefer sharing their successes rather than their failures and letting it become a learning lesson. We sometimes judge ourselves the most hardest ways, and we are our hardest critics. I want everyone to remind themselves that this chapter hasn't ended. Let this shape you. Anyone out there feeling lonely, lost, I feel you. It's the high and the lows that will give us new ways and new beginnings. We have to be patient with others and with ourselves. I will miss Wolfpack. I'm proud of my accomplishments, and I'll keep training and using what I have learned. Not having the hat now does not mean that my acquired knowledge is wasted. I know what a formation should look like. How effective should PRT be conducted? Leaders, please support your soldiers who are going into this course. Please help them to train. And those who are going to school, prepare, train all phases. You got this.
She knew that I would die at war. I left my son playing in the